Perry, that's my bro. Like, and even before we were friends, I used to look up to him and Yachty, how they came about in the industry. I never knew we was gonna be friends though, but I looked up to them. Like, they even had a show here like 2016, and I went to the show, snuck into the show and all. But we met through my one of my managers, Jake. He works for Lyrical Lemonade. He put us together. We just got real close. I stayed at his house for maybe 4 months. Then we were like, bro, we gotta do a project. And this is like I had just signed to Alamo and Interscope, so I was still new to making music. I didn't know how to go, and I never had recorded in studios, bro. So you got Perry telling me we're gonna do this project. They putting us in the studio like as much as we want to go. I'm nervous as hell, bro. I never recorded in the studio. He just would go in the booth and he would go record first and go do the hooks and shit, and that'd make me get more comfortable. So us making that project, that made me we got some good ass songs out of that project, some classics and shit that 10 years from now them will still be great songs. But working with him and building that relationship with him, it made me more comfortable as an artist. Because when we got done with that project, I could go in the booth and go make a hit in like a minute or less. That shit just made me more comfortable. We got great songs out of that, and it was just a great experience. That was like my first time being signed to a label, traveling, doing a lot of shit that I'd never done in my life. So I met my Lyrical Lemonade family through my bro Jake, who I spoke about. One of my managers, early on in my career, he found me in like late 2016, going into 2017. He used to run a podcast called Chicago Sleepers. You would go on the podcast, they would interview you. At the end of the podcast, you would freestyle. So I came on the podcast. He wasn't managing me at the time. I came on a podcast with another manager at the time. His name was Young Ice-T. We flew to Chicago. We stayed at Jake's girlfriend's house. This is my first time ever meeting him, bro. Like, first ever experience meeting Jake. This is my first time on a flight. We flew out there, met him, did the podcast. I did the freestyle. It was like the first auto-tune freestyle. I don't know if it's the first ever auto-tune freestyle in time, but that's what we called it at the time. We posted it on Twitter. That shit went crazy on Twitter. It went kind of viral on Twitter. And then he started managing me. And then he started bringing me around more. I started coming to Chicago more. He started bringing me around Cole, the entire team. And we all just became friends. Like, there's even an interview on Gary V's page where Cole is talking about how he wants to make the Lyrical Lemonade, the actual cans, a real thing. This is before he's made the drink. And if you watch the interview, I'm in that interview. Like, I'm there with him. So it's like, it's not like I'm just somebody that just popped out the blue. It's like I've been working and I've been around. And that's what people forget a lot of the time. They think people just come out the blue, like, where the fuck these artists coming from? But it's like, I've been around and I've been working and building myself up. So that's how that relationship with them was built. Them really my brothers though, like, for real. I actually met him through a friend of his. He was like hitting me up. He was like, "Hey, I got my cousin. I don't know if he said cousin or friend. He's like, I think he said cousin. I got my cousin. He work at Epic. He works at Epic. You would sound very good on his beats, bro. Like, this person, he's messaging me a lot. Like, he's messaging me a lot. I saw it a lot. I ignored it the first couple of times. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you need to lock in with my cousin Pi'erre." So I think I hit up. This is like 2017, early on, or maybe late 2016. I messaged him, got his number and whatnot. What's South by? Okay, this is at South by Southwest 2017. I'm texting him. I was still working the job at this time, like, not full time working the job, but I was working the job so I could travel and go do music shit. So I got his number. I texted him, let him know I was trying to buy a beat. Sent him the bread for the beat. I think I paid like $700 for a beat at that time. It was for the I Swear record that we did. That was the first one we did. I sent him $700 for the beat. Then it just started. It got weird from that, from on. He got bigger. He got a lot bigger. My song was taking off. Then it's like I don't really like talking about this, but he did some weird shit. Like, He made a song on the beat too. And I'm like, hey, what the hell? Because I paid you for that beat. We talked like, he was on the tour too. We talked like one time on that tour. But I didn't really talk to him ever since that weird shit happened. My whole paycheck on a fucking beat. $700 fucking dollars on the beat. Couldn't wait to get home from South by Southwest to rap on that shit. It was definitely good records. We definitely made some good records together. You gotta spend money to make money. You can't worry about if I spend this right now, I'm gonna be broke. That money gonna come back, bro. I done been fucked up. Like, not had nothing, not knew how. I done had to budget $100 for a month. But I know if I spend this money, I'm gonna make some more money. Some more money gonna come. So that's what I would tell other artists. Don't be scared to sacrifice. If you scared to sacrifice, you ain't gonna win, bro. Ain't no way you can win if you're scared to sacrifice.